Hey guys, it's Trevor with High Desert Tactical, and my long wait has come to an end. My XDS has returned from the ever crazy recall that was going on with Springfield Armory, and here she is. I've gone ahead and already opened up the box just to see what was going on, but I just wanted to share exactly kind of how it showed up. If you guys are interested in the path that I took all the way up from the beginning to here, I have all those videos down in the description box below, from basically filling out the recall form to shipping it to talking to Springfield over the phone till today. I shipped this off on September 9th and it arrived to Springfield on the 11th, and then it has come back to my doorstep on December 4th. So a little over 3 months of waiting to get a recalled gun. One of the things that I would like to gripe about a little bit was that I work for a gun store part-time, and they actually received an XDS 45 and an XDS 9mm before I received my gun back from recall. And the guns that we received were actually recalled guns and had recalled pin stuff put into them. And so it was kind of aggravating that a business got guns that weren't even sold to a person before I even got my gun back, when I got one of the very first XDSs when they came out on the market. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. But that was something that really disappointed me, and you know, and it might just be just the way the logistics of things worked, and it wasn't that they were trying to get businesses guns before customers, but it just seemed kind of odd that, you know, we had guns in 2 or 3 weeks before I even got my gun back. So when I originally sent this off, I put my gun, bubble wrap my gun, put it in a box, bubble wrap the box, and then put that box in another box. So this is what showed up on my doorstep from FedEx, and inside was a plastic gun case. So right here, and then some paperwork, a card that just basically says, "With great pleasure and pride, I enclose your upgraded 3.3 XDS." I like the term upgraded. I get a kick out of it. User's manual, and then a packing slip that basically talks about my gun, the serial number, verifies that's my gun. I know that serial number. It has the upgrade kit, which is for the .45 or 9mm, so I think the kit fits on both guns, which they are. The lower frame is exactly identical as the 45, except a few minor things about obviously bigger caliber. And then they did enclose a 7-round XDS magazine with the grip sleeve 1 and 2. So there's a shallow grip and then a large grip, and so that you can adjust the sleeve depending on what grip back you put on your gun. So inside the plastic case is my XDS, the extended 7-round magazine, which is, you know, pretty cool, but it doesn't really sway me on making me feel any better about buying this gun and going through this stuff. First impressions is gun looks exactly the way I had it. I originally shot at least 500 or 600 rounds through this gun already, so you know, it's got some wear marks where my mag release button is. I've obviously worn that down, and it's been worn. There's war marks on it from my holster and stuff. So I mean, this looks like my gun, wear marks on the barrel. One thing I did notice, and I've been reading, is that they've gone ahead and polished the slide, which was kind of cool. And so the slide definitely is a lot smoother feeling. And then another thing that I heard is that they polished the feed ramp on the barrel, and so they've gone ahead and polished the feed ramp on the barrel, and I'll post a picture right now on that feed ramp of how shiny it is. And that's pretty shiny. I mean, that's way shinier than how the feed ramp was when it originally came out of the box. And then on the triggers, or not the trigger, but the hammer assembly in this guide for the slide, that's been definitely stoned. It's a lot smoother, and I'll post a picture of that, of how that's been stoned. So it looks really good. I mean, they've gone ahead and obviously done a lot of work on the gun, and it looks really nice. I haven't shot it yet, but other than that, I mean, the gun itself looks really good. Now, just backstory real quick. If you're not aware of what the issue with the recall was, is that these guns were known to slam fire or double fire. And the reason being was it had an issue with the grip safety. If the grip safety wasn't engaged properly and you pulled the trigger, now this gun's been safety checked, you pulled the trigger, and if this grip safety was not engaged properly, the slide, now watch the trigger, the slide would run forward, and now the trigger will reset. See how the trigger reset? What normally would happen is if this grip safety wasn't engaged properly, that trigger would stay in the back position, allowing the firing pin to stay in the forward position, and it would strike the next round in the chamber, allowing the gun to double fire, which I think is a really hard thing to do because obviously you're gripping the gun. I don't know a lot of people that like have, you know, hook fingers that are also, you know, Gumby bendy style, so you can able to hold the back of this grip without engaging the grip safety, but whatever. So other than that, I really am glad to have my gun back. I'm a little bummed out about XDS taking their sweet time getting me my gun, and then some stores got their XDSs before I got mine, because obviously I paid money for my gun and the stores are trying to sell them. So yeah, that's really the gist of it. I am gonna hopefully get up a video of shooting it, but that's the first impressions of my recalled gun. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, or comment, like, and subscribe, or do it in any order, which way you please. Also, you can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus. So this is Trevor with High Desert Tactical. Thank you, be safe, and take care.